Welcome to the Loper season kickoff with the coaches. Today we'll be visiting with UNK softball coach Katie Ackermann. You can also find the interviews with the tennis, track and field, and golf coaches on our social media. Katie Ackermann was named the 9th head softball coach in Nebraska Kearney history in the fall of 2019. Coach Ackermann played softball for Kearney High School, then Chadron State College. Before joining the Lopers, she was the top assistant coach and then interim head coach at McCook Community College. Coach Ackermann is in her 4th season with the Lopers. This year's team has already kicked off their season in Texas, Colorado, and Oklahoma. Welcome, Coach Katie Ackermann. Your season has already begun, and I feel like it's really gotten off to a great start. Give us a quick look back at 22 and tell us a little bit about how 23 is going and what we can expect for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we, really had to grind through 22. We had just a lot of changes, just trying to find some balance within our team. And, towards the end of the season is when we really picked it up, and which is a great time of the season. We were one game against going into the conference tournament and having to play against number 4 team UCO. And we ended up taking away a win that bounced us into the tournament. And, we've never made it to the tournament in the MIAA. So for us, this was a great experience, especially with how young our roster was. And to be able to step into the tournament and not only have to reopen at home against UCO, who's the number 4 team in the nation, to come out with a close win, 3-2, was a lot of momentum for us. That carried us through the tournament. We ended up finishing top 4. And so our girls kind of got a taste of what that feels like, which was really good because we knew we were going to have a young roster coming in the next year, and we do. So there's been a lot of momentum. We know what we have to face. Our girls have had that experience, so they're really kind of opening up. They're chasing a lot of goals that we have laid out for them. And this season we're 5-8, but within those 8 losses, there's still a lot of momentum there. We're playing some high level teams down south, and we're coming up short just a little bit. But there's some things that I think if we take care of, I think we're going to be all right.
And so as you start looking towards the rest of this season for 23, give us a little bit of an overview of what your team looks like.
Yeah, we're young, and I talk about that a lot. We were just talking about our average age on our team is about 19 and a half. So our starting roster is 8 freshmen and sophomores in our lineup. So when we're playing against, 5th-year seniors because of COVID, there's a lot of returning seniors. It's a big task that we're asking for some of our lower, underclassmen players, but they're grinding it out. They're fearless. They're resilient through a lot of things, and I think we're going to bounce back. We worked on a lot of things through practice over the last couple of weeks that we really need to work on, and most of that is easy fixes. So I think if we can take care of that, we're going to be in a route for success.
You mentioned earlier UCO being one of the top teams. Give us a little bit of an overview of what the MIAA conference looks like this year.
Our conference is strong. Rogers State, they won the national championship last year, so they're currently number 1 in the nation. So we also have Washburn, who's top 10 in the nation, and UCO, who's top 10 in the nation. So we face a lot of challenges coming up, and unfortunately for us, those games are kind of towards the end of the year for us, so we have to take care of business early. The middle of the pack of the MIAA can be anyone's game. It's really going to come down to who takes care of the ball. Pitching and just taking care of the ball offensively. So I think if we can, start that momentum here soon, we're right around the corner to face MIAA competition. I think we're going to be all right.
And your conference, you play all over the central United States, but when you're here at home, where can people find your games?
We play most of our games at Patriot Park, obviously weather pending, but Northeast Kearney, Patriot Park, most of our games will be Friday 2 and 4, Saturday 12 and 2. So we encourage everyone. We only have 3 weekends of home games this year, so that's 6 days to watch your Lopers in action. So we really encourage everyone to attend as many as they can, so we have some of that fan base.
Thank you so much, Coach Ackermann, and we wish you the best this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.